talked about earlier, remember we're going to be quiet and respectful so that we can hear everyone and everyone's name. So thank you again for being here, parents. We wanted to do something a little bit different this time. It has been a very difficult and challenging year, and so we wanted to make sure that these fifth graders got to celebrate and go out in style. They deserve that. Let's give them a round of applause for their hard work this year. And I want to start out by saying this, like I just said, has been one for the books. But we made it, boys and girls. We made it, teachers. We made it, parents. So we're going to celebrate today. I want to say a special thank you to the students. Students, thank you so much for your hard work, for your dedication, for your courage, but most of all, your strength this year. Because this has been a year unlike all other years. We have had to pivot and change, and I've heard that word more than I want to hear ever again, from masks to temperature checks to hand sanitizer, moving classrooms, not moving classrooms, desks spaced apart, social distancing, CDC guidelines. I could go on and on. I could write a book about the amount of things that we've had to go through this year. But these students and these teachers have faced the challenge. And so I want to say thank you to them. Teachers, we could have not made it this year without them. And I want to take this off because I don't like this being like that. But they have persevered. And when I say persevered, anything that I've asked them to do, any change that I've asked them to do, they have stepped up and made it happen. So let's give our teachers a round of applause for all their hard work. And I was telling them earlier, this year we were not able to do the things that we typically do. We tried to make it as normal as possible. But this year has been fun nonetheless. And I feel like these students have had a great year, although the challenges that we face. I would also like to say a special thank you to our parents and this community. Without you, Florence Elementary would not be what it is. I say it all the time, we live in the best community with the best parents, the best teachers, and the best students. So I would like to say thank you for everything that you do for our school. I would also like to give a special shout out, and I know she's here, I'm not sure where she's sitting, to Miss Jamie Higdon. There she is. Jamie is our PTO president, and I can't tell you over the course of the last 3 years how much Jamie has helped our school. She has really made Florence Elementary blossom, and I said I was not going to shed tears tonight, so I'm not going to. But she's amazing, and we're going to miss her. So this time, we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to have Miss Ellie Kegley come up, and she's going to do our Pledge of Allegiance. We're also going to have Miss Lily Kate Banks. She's going to come up here and do a moment of silence for us. And then we also have Hudson Lehigh. Hudson, we wrote about this year, 5th grade, they did some poems to describe the year. And his poem, it just summed up this year to a T. So he's going to have Miss Welch come up here, and he's going to present his poem as well. And then after that, we will get started with the awards. Again, thank you for being here. At this time, I'm going to turn it over to Ms. Kegley.
Would you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Would you please continue standing? Please continue standing while we have a moment of silence. Thank you. You may be seated.
At this time, we're going to have Hudson come up with Miss Welch and read his 5th grade poem. Surviving 5th grade by Hudson Lehigh. 5th grade was exciting, and it went by like lightning.
The teachers all were great, though I was always late. COVID was a real test, but my classmates were the best. Though I rarely saw their faces, they were all a bunch of aces. We are all set up for middle school success because of our teachers at FES. One last fifth grade lesson before I go. If you ride your bike through gravel, you better go slow.
A little funny. Hudson had a bike wreck right before he wrote his poem, so at the end, that's where that little part came from. So that was a great poem. So let's give him another round of applause. Like I said, these students have made this year the best year, and even though we've had adversity, they were champions through it all. I do have a special guest speaker that's here today. It's Miss Kim Jamison. Ms. Jamison is our Florence Elementary and the Florence Zone School Board member, and I cannot say enough about Ms. Kim and what she does for our schools. Anytime you call Ms. Kim, she's available. She's always there with a listening ear and a helping hand, and so I want to say thank you for all that you do for the Florence Zone. At this time, Ms. Kim Jamison.
Welcome to all the parents, grandparents, and family members that are here tonight. I see a lot of my old students in the audience, so it's good to see you, as always. We are grateful to be able to celebrate tonight in person and celebrate all these fifth graders that are here. Many will receive special awards tonight. Others may not receive it, but I would like to say that we are celebrating all the students. Whether they receive special awards or not, they're all worthy of celebration. They have special talents and gifts and are loved. We certainly want to honor students that make all A's. We want to celebrate B's and sometimes C's and maybe even a D, because that means that a student that struggled did not fail. And sometimes those students that struggle to make a C or even a D might work twice as hard as students who don't even have to study to make an A. That determination deserves to be acknowledged. Thank you to all the parents, grandparents, and teachers that have to struggle through. And if you were a parent that had to help teach your child this year, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about, because it's not always easy. Schools like to honor old students with awards for subjects like reading, writing, math, and science, but every child might not excel in those subjects, and that's okay too, because there are other things in life that are important also, like creativity, social skills, resourcefulness, self-discipline, imagination, kindness, and respect for others. A child is more than just a grade. Every child is one of a kind, and they deserve to be valued. This year, 2021, we rejoice in surviving the longest, hardest year ever, and the hardest year of school ever. Thank you, students, parents, administrators, school staff, and especially teachers for helping us make it through this year of pandemic. Students, you are about to transition to the middle school. It might be a little scary for you, but I've had many students transition over the years, and not one student ever told me that they didn't absolutely love going over to the middle school and enjoy their time at FMS. I promise you, you're going to be just fine. It may not always be easy. Middle school is not always easy. There will be hard times. Middle school is very difficult for many. But going through all the difficult times that we have had to endure this year, I can honestly say we do not need any more hard times. So I would like to challenge you students that when you get to the middle school, do your best to be the type of person who doesn't make things more difficult for others. Be the type of person that builds others up. Bring peace and joy. Have self-control. Be helpful and considerate. Everyone you meet is fighting a battle that you know nothing about. So most importantly, always be kind. Congratulations on graduating from the 5th grade.
And one thing I can definitely agree, it's been the longest year. When they say the days are short, the years are long, but the days are short. And that is absolutely true. This has been the longest year, but when we look back on it, it seems like the days were forever, but when we look back, it's going to go by so fast. Knowing that boys and girls, you've made it is the best thing. At this time, boys and girls, like we said earlier, I need for you to make sure that you can take your mask off when you come up. So go ahead and put that in your seat. We're going to start with class awards. So when the students, when I call your name, you're just going to stand. Okay, when we get done with that section, then you will sit back down. Parents ask that we hold applause to the very end, and we'll applaud at the very end and celebrate these students. So I'm going to go by each subject. You're going to stand up. When I get done, everybody will sit back down and we'll applaud. Everybody got it? We're going to start with 5th grade language arts highest average for Miss Maulding's class, Kendall Wilder. Miss Tootin's class, Lily Kate Banks. Miss Kinney's class, Ellie Kegley. Miss Rowland's class, Ethan Ray. Miss Burke's class, Emma Walker. Miss Franklin's class, Kenneth DePoyster. Miss Ray's class, Logan Dice. Miss Buckley's class, Nicole Johnson. Miss Welch's class, Lillian Palmertree, Anna Parker. We had a tie. Let's give these students a round of applause. Boys and girls, you may be seated. We're now going to start with 5th grade math, highest average. Miss Maulding's class, Kendall Wilder. Miss Tootin's class, Lily Kate Banks. Miss Kinney's class, Zoe Dowdy, Ellie Kegley. Miss Rowland's class, Ethan Ray. Miss Burke's class, Emma Walker. Miss Franklin's class, Garrett McCoy. Miss Buckley's class, Nicole Johnson. Miss Ray's class, Logan Dice. And Miss Welch's class, Anna Parker. Boys and girls, you may be seated. 5th grade science, highest average. Miss Maulding, Kendall Wilder. Miss Tootin, Lily Kate Banks. Miss Kinney's class, Zoe Dowdy. Miss Rowland, Ellie Kegley. Miss Burke's class, Peyton Carter. Miss Franklin's class, Paul Martin. Miss Ray's class, Logan Dice. Miss Buckley's class, Nicole Johnson. And Miss Welch's class, Lillian Palmertree. 5th grade social studies, highest average, Miss Maulding, Marley French. Miss Tootin, Lily Kate Banks. Miss Kinney's class, Ellie Kegley. Miss Rowland, Ethan Ray. Miss Burks, we have a tie with Peyton Carter and Emma Walker. Miss Franklin, Kenneth DePoyster. Miss Ray, Logan Dice. Miss Buckley, Riley Gordon, Nicole Johnson. And Miss Welch's class, Anna Parker. Boys and girls, you can be seated. At this time, we're going to do our special awards, and Miss Buskin's going to come and do those for us.
Hello, like Ms. Clark said, I'm Mrs. Buston. I'm sure a lot of y'all know who I am with programs we have throughout the year. One of the cool things about being a specials teacher is that we get to teach our kids from their first week of 3rd grade until their last week of 5th grade. So it truly is a joy to see all of your kids grow up throughout the years. So boys and girls, like we just did, when I call your name, you're going to stand up and remain standing until the end of that section, and we'll give you a round of applause. So first up, we have the Physical Education Award, and in Miss Maulding's class, it's Riley Travelstead and Cruz Ashley. Miss Tootin's class, Brooke Bridges, Maddox Clark. Miss Kinney's class, Addison Mooneyham, Kaysen Sanders. Miss Rowland's class, Brenna Mann, Gage Brunt. Miss Burke's class, Katie Carroll, Colton Whitney. Miss Franklin's class, Amelia Bradford, Jaden Clayton. Miss Ray's class, Kaylee Bagwell, Bryson Turner. Miss Buckley's class, Victoria Little, Rylan Gordon. Miss Welch's class, Lillian Palmertree, Caleb McLean. Next, our library award, Miss Malding's class, Carly Higdon, Jacob Sistrom. Miss Tooten's class, Gemma Chapman, Bryson McClendon. Miss Kenny's class, Kelsey Henley, Zane LaFleur. Miss Rowland's class, Holly Bateman, Brody Thomas. Miss Burke's class, Addison Morgan, Chase Brandt. Miss Franklin's class, Morgan Lewis, Paul Martin. Miss Ray's class, Alyssa Dennis, Thomas Collins. Miss Buckley's class, Riley Knoll, Peyton Skinner. And Miss Welch's class, Madison Henson and Gaia Speed. Next to the music award, we have Miss Malding's class, Adeline Tillman, Jacob Sistrom. Miss Tooten's class, Mackenzie Young, Elijah Harrison. Miss Kenny's class, Marty Dunlap, Evan Clark. Miss Rowland's class, Brenna Mann, Colton Malone. Miss Burke's class, Emma Holloway, Chase Brandt. Miss Franklin's class, Naomi Dixon, Paul Martin. Miss Ray's class, Kaylee Bagwell, Nicholas Guzman. Miss Buckley's class, Anna Grace Priest, Peyton McBride. Miss Welch's class, Raimi Alford and Keaton Phillips. Next, we have our 5th grade Edutyping Award. In Miss Malding's class, Cruz Ashley, Caleb Bates, Malachi Bird, Lawson Doss, Marley French, Kenzie Greer, Carly Higdon, Jaya Morrison, Courtney Roberts, Kendall Wilder. In Miss Tooten's class, we have Maddox Clark, Caden Beard, Owen Fuller, Natalie McLaughlin, Mackenzie Young, Olivia Doris, Brookley Taylor, Bryson McClendon, Reed Bishop, Caden Griffin, Brooke Bridges, Lily Kate Banks. In Miss Kenny's class, we have Colton Pierce, Brendan Thurston, Valley Phillips, Lainey Pollock, Kelsey Henley, Ellie Kegley, Zoe Dowdy, Caden White. Miss Rowland's class, Connor McManus, Chase Myers, Colton White, Aiden Houston. Miss Burke's class, Addison Morgan, Peyton Carter, Preston Brinson, Colton Whitney, Jalen Burris, Allie Dale, Sophia Reeder. Miss Franklin's class, Aaron Adams, Paul Martin, Anthony Lee, Naomi Dixon, Kenneth DeBoyster, Aaron Adams. Miss Ray's class, Kaylee Bagwell, Thomas Collins, Alyssa Dennis, Macy Good, Wyndham Hollis, Hunter Poor, Alyssa Wright. Miss Buckley's class, Elijah Fowler, Hudson Lehigh, Zoe Perez, Rylan Gordon, and Miss Welch's class, Sawyer Chicarillo. And last but not least, our DARE overall winner is Peyton Skinner. Now Ms. Clark will come up and announce highest honor and honor roll.
We're going to begin with highest honors, and we're going to do this the same way, boys and girls, that we just did. At the end, boys and girls, you'll receive all of your awards in your bag at the end. So we're going to just stand, and then we'll applaud at the end. We're going to begin with Miss Malding's class with highest honors, all A's, Ainsley Jones and Kendall Wilder. Miss Tooten's class, Lily Kate Banks, Brooke Bridges, Gemma Chapman, Harvest Hall, Bryson McClendon, Brookley Taylor. Miss Kenny's class, Zoe Dowdy, Ellie Kegley. Miss Rowland's class, Colton Malone, Ethan Ray. Miss Ray's class, Logan Dice,
Miss Buckley's class, Nicole Johnson. Miss Welch's class, Lillian Palmertree, Anna Parker. And Miss Wigley's class, Amaya Amos and Austin Strushin. Let's give these boys and girls a round of applause. Boys and girls, you can be seated. Having the highest honors and making all A's all year long in 5th grade is super tough. 5th grade is a tough year, so if they can make all A's through 5th grade, you can make that through anything. We're going to now do all A's and B's. We're going to begin with Miss Malding's class. Cruz Ashley, Caleb Bates, Malachi Bird, Lawson Doss, Anna Kate Dudley, Marley French, Carly Higdon, Olivia Mitchell, Jaya Morrison, Courtney Roberts, Jacob Sistrom, Mackenzie Smith, Adeline Tillman. Miss Tootin's class, Reed Bishop, Owen Fuller, Kaden Griffin, Kelly McFall. Miss Kenny's class, Dane LaFleur, Addison Mooneyhan, Valley Phillips, Colton Pierce, Presley Stigler, Caden White. Miss Rowland's class, Bailey Ainsworth, Holly Bateman, Gage Brunt, John Michael Cavanaugh, Aiden Houston, Camden Lyle, Brenna Mann, Colton White. Miss Burke's class, Emma Walker, Jacob Wilson, Peyton Carter. Miss Franklin's class, Jonathan Pritchett, James Paul Martin, Garrett McCoy, Anthony Lee, Kenneth DePoyster, Riley Bain. Mrs. Ray's class, Thomas Collins, Emmy Ross, Raven Shack, Andrew Slay, Alyssa Wright. Miss Buckley's class, Nicole Johnson, Riley Gordon, Jordan Quick, Isabella Polk, Hudson Lehigh, Anna Priest. Mrs. Welsh's class, Kimberly Bean, Sawyer Chickarillo, Everly Goodman, Anne-Marie Herman, Dane Hood, Hayden Gosnell, Bentley Middleton, and Miriam Rainey. Miss Wigley's class, Colby Tanksley, Brady Wooten, Caden House. Let's give these boys and girls a round of applause. Boys and girls, you can be seated. As she said before, as Ms. Kim said, it is 5th grade's very tough, so no matter the grade, you were able to rock it through and conquer it, so I'm proud of all of you. We're going to move on to perfect attendance for Ms. Malding's class. Marley French, Carly Higdon, Kendall Wilder. Miss Tootin's class, Gemma Chapman, Brooklyn Taylor. Miss Kenny's class, Zoe Dowdy, Presley Stigler. Miss Rowland's class, Ethan Ray. Miss Burke's class, Seth Mister. Miss Franklin's class, Marley Renfro, Morgan Lewis. Miss Ray, Reagan Shack, Andrew Slade. Miss Buckley's class, Cole Wilson, Nicole Johnson. Miss Welch's class, Joel Kelly, Caleb McLean, Gavin Nutt, Keaton Phillips, Miriam Rainey, and Guy Speed. Miss Wigley's class, Amaya Amos, Caden House. Let's give them a round of applause. And if you have perfect attendance in a year with COVID, that's a big deal. So congratulations, boys and girls. 5th grade Citizenship Award. This award is something that's super special to me. We do Eagle Elite every 9 weeks, and I tell the boys and girls, it's not just about grades at Florence Elementary School, it's about citizenship. And if you walk our halls, and I wish that you could this year, and hopefully we'll be able to do that next year, you'll hear me say over the intercom all the time, boys and girls, please make sure you're making good choices, pick up behind yourself, be kind to others, and do things without anybody having to ask you. Because that's what being a good citizen and a good student is. So when we say the Citizenship Award, boys and girls, this is the most special award because these are students that are role models for our school and others. So when I call your name, stand, and at the end, we will applaud you. Miss Malding's class, Courtney Roberts and Cruz Ashley. Miss Tootin's class, Harvis Hall and Kaden Beard. Miss Kenny's class, Caden White, Zoe Dowdy. Miss Rowland, Colby Allen, and Colton Malone. Miss Burks,
Kinley McKinney and Preston Brinson. Miss Franklin, Naomi Dixon, Jaden Clayton. Miss Ray's class, Jamisha Ball, Matthew Morris. Miss Buckley, Jordan Quick, and Levi Rayner. Miss Welch, Kimberly Bean, and Gavin Nutt. Miss Wigley's class, and Miss Wigley has a special group. We have 6 students that are going to be graduating tonight and heading over to Florence Middle School. And so all of those 6 students are special to us in Great Citizenship Award. So it goes to Maya Amos, Caden House, Austin Strushan, Colby Tanksley, and Brady Wooten. Let's give these boys and girls a round of applause. Our final award is the Most Improved Award, and that award is for the student that works hard and grows the most this year. And like I said, it's not always about growth. It can also be who improved the most with citizenship in their classroom. Starting with Miss Maulding's class, Lily Nicholson and Caleb Bates. Miss Tooting's class, Taylor Grace Gunn and Elijah Harrison. Miss Kenny's class, Marty Dunlap, Bryson Sistrom. Miss Rowland, Delaney Michael and Caleb Bain. Miss Burke's class, Berkaya Barnes, Brody Winstead. Miss Franklin's class, Elena Bishop and Jonathan Pritchett. Miss Ray's class, Macy Good and Wyndham Hollis. Miss Buckley's class, Victoria Little and Hudson Lehigh. Miss Welch's class, Vieira Jefferson and John Hunter Cooper. Miss Wigley's class, we have Amaya Amos, Caden House, Austin Strushan, Colby Tanksley, and Brady Wood. Let's give them a round of applause. At this time, parents, we're going to start with promotional words. Boys and girls, as we practice today, remember you're going to wait and stand. You're looking for Miss Colson and Miss Delancey. And then you will hear your name called. You're going to go all the way down, get your award here, come back and come to your seat. Is everybody ready? All right, we're going to begin with Miss Maulding's class.
First up is Cruz Ashley. Caleb Bates. Malachi Bird. Lawson Doss. Anna Kate Dudley. Marley French. Kinley Fuentes. Kinsey Greer. Carly Pigden. Ansley Jones. Noah Piles. Olivia Mitchell. Jaya Morrison. Lily Nicholson. Courtney Roberts. Jacob Sistrom. Mackenzie Smith. Addie Tillman. Riley Travelstead and Kendall Wilder. Let's give these friends a round of applause.
Lily Kate Banks. Caden Beard. Reed Bishop. Brooke Bridges. Gemma Chapman, Maddox Clark, Olivia Doris, Evan Easley, Owen Fuller, Jacob Garza, Katie Griffin, Taylor Gunn, Harvest Hall, Elijah Harrison, Kelly McFall, Natalie McLaughlin, Bryce McClendon, Barbara Scarborough, Kylie Stingley, Brooklyn Taylor, Claire Wynn, Mackenzie Young. Caitlin Akins, Bryson Boyles, Evan Clark, Zoe Dowdy, Marty Dunlap, Kelsey Henley. Ellie Kegley, Riley Killen, Jaden Owens, Zane LaFleur, Addison Mooneyhan, Valley Phillips, Colton Pierce, Lainey Pollock, Payson Sanders, Bryson Sistrom. Paisley Stifler, Brendan Thurston, Peyton White, Paisley Wilder.
This is Miss Rowland's homeroom. Bailey Ainsworth. Colby Allen. Holly Bateman. Gage Brunt. Emerson Burke. John Michael Kavanaugh. Caleb Payne.
Riley Holloway, Aiden Houston, Emily Langford, Camden Lyle, Colton Malone, Brenna Mann, Connor McManus, Delaney Michael, Landon Morgan, Chase Myers, Patrick Payne, Ethan Ray, Dakota Red, Brody Thomas, Colton White.
Mrs. Bertomrow, Atlee Ashmore, Rakaya Barnes, Chase Grant, Preston Brinson, Jalen Burris, Katie Carroll, Allie Dale, Grady Gleason, Emma Holloway, Gracie Hopkins, Kentley McKinney, Seth Mister, Addison Morgan, Braden Reed, Sophie Reeder, Emma Walker, Colton Whitney, Jacob Wilson, Brody Winstead, and Avery White.
Right, next up will be Miss Franklin's class. Aaron Adams, Riley Bain, Ariana Beverly, Lainey Bishop, Amelia Bradford, Carly Brady, Anastasia Burnham, Jaden Clayton, Naomi Cousin, Courtney Crook, Ken DePoyster, Naomi Dixon, Anthony Lee, Morgan Lewis, Paul Martin, Garrett McCoy, Gavin McDavid, Jonathan Pritchett, Marley Renfro, and Caden Shaw. Let's give them a round of applause, please.
Okay, this is the trio, and so we're going to start with Miss Ray's class. And this class was actually the virtual classroom to begin with. So I feel like these kids have worked extremely hard this year to make sure they've gotten their work done and to make sure that they've stayed on task. Kaylee Bagwell. Jamisha Ball. Kylie Ball. Kaden Bogan, Rustin Calhoun, Thomas Collins, Alyssa Dennis, Allie Douglas, Logan Dice, Riley Ford, Macy Good, Charlie Guthrie, Nicholas Guzman, Soraya Harper, Wyndham Hollis, Matthew Morris, Hunter Poor, Jonathan Robertson, Emmy Ross, Reagan Shack, Andrew Slay, Bryson Turner, Alyssa Wright. Next, we have Miss Buckley's class. Jay Sean Ayers, Chloe Bethany, Elijah Fowler, Nicholas Frith, Riley Gordon, Skylar Henderson, Nicole Johnson, Hudson Lehigh, Ava Lentz, Aubrey Little, Daniel Lyncher, Peyton McBride, Zoe Perez. Bella Paul. Anna Priest. Jordan Quick. Peyton Skinner. Jamarian Thornton. And Cole Wilson. Next, we'll do Miss Welsh's class. Rainey Alford. Aiden Beagle. Kimberly Bean. Sawyer Chicarilla. John Hunter Cooper. Everly Goodman. Madison Henson. Amory Herman. William Hood. Sierra Jefferson. Joe Kelly. Hayden Gospel. Caleb McLean. Bentley Middleton. Gavin Nutt. Lillian Palmertree. Anna Parker. Briley Parker. Keaton Phillips. Miriam Rainey. Gaius Speed. And Joshua Wilcher.
Miss Overstreet, I'm assistant with Miss Wigley here to my left, and Miss Edwards is coming up the rear with the end of our students, but we're both assistants with Miss Wigley, and we love our children. First up is Amaya Amos. Hayden House. Austin Strushin. Toby Tanksley and Brady Wooten.
just want to take a minute, and I just want to recognize Amanda Clark and Dr. McMullen and all they do for these kids every single day.
Thank you. Thank you, teachers. Thank you, students. Thank you, parents. Today, like I said, was a special day for you guys. You made it, you conquered it, and we're super proud of you. With some closing notes, I would like to say, this group of students, and I've told them this on our last Eagle Week, holds a special place in my heart. I have one of my own in this class. Every day when they walk the halls, they make me proud. So parents, be proud. They are amazing role models. They're amazing leaders, and I cannot wait to see the great things that these students accomplish throughout their career. I would like to tell you, boys and girls, as I always say, and I come around and talk to classes before benchmark and get them fired up for testing. This year was a super tough year, and if we could put that behind us, we would. But I always tell them, I say make your teachers proud, make your school proud, Florence Elementary, make your principal proud, but most of all, make yourself proud. And I know, boys and girls, as you continue on, you're going to do just that. As we end, I want to leave you with a quote from Oh, the Places That You'll Go. It says, "You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way." And I just want you to know that I don't want you to forever, ever forget Florence Elementary and your teachers and how much we love you. Parents, let's give them another round of applause. We are going to ask the students to stay in their seats. If you would like to come and take a picture, we would love that. We have the backdrop set up in the back. If you would like to come and take a picture, you're more than welcome to do that. These bags right here for the students to keep, those were supposed to be our distance learning bags, but we did not need those. So those are theirs for the summer and to use. And like I said, boys and girls, don't forget to come see us and come give me hugs, and I want to hear all about it. So have a wonderful, wonderful night. Thank you again for coming. One last thing, students, we have some bracelets that are on this front table. As you're leaving, you can come back and pick one up. Thank you.
Make sure it's still there. On the trampoline. She is. She's very close. She was just right here.
How are you?
Great. How are you doing? Good. Hey, big girl. How are you?
Right over here.
again you go to? Come on, man, wait and everything else is going to work.
Excuse me, Colton.
Hey, friend, how you doing, man? Good, man. How are you? Good time.